Now, another player that and the final player that was brought up by Albert Breer in his commentary was not at the edge rush position, but at the running back position, a name that is very, very interesting here, who worked with Ben Johnson before,
who
worked with Dennis Allen the last couple of seasons. And from the running back position, kind of fell out of the rotation pretty much over the last couple of years after having one of his best and biggest careers with Ben Johnson in 2022. And that is Jamal Williams. Now, Jamal Williams, 30 years old, coming into this season, did play in almost every game last season, played in 14 games last year, only started one. Of course, Kamara down there, if he's healthy, he's going to get the run.
Yeah, he's the bell cow.
So, you kind of get in where you fit in down there. But we've seen Jamal Williams be one of the best running backs in the league as far as touchdown. When he came in with Ben Johnson in that 2022 season. Here's the big question around Jamal Williams, though. He's not really a receiving threat. He's kind of Roschon Johnson replacement. Are you ready to replace Roschon Johnson?
I mean, no, but I mean, you ain't using Roschon, so you might as well replace him. Because I feel
Ben
like
Johnson may use Roschon.
He may, but I mean, they've been talking about using Roschon for the last 23 years. And it hasn't happened. He's been healthy. He has been healthy since he's been ready to take on more of a role since his days in Texas behind Bijan Robinson. He literally has not been a bell cow forever. Like you can use him to the max. And for some whatever reason, they don't utilize him as best as they could. And so if you're going to get a guy that he clearly proves himself in the red zone, you saw that all-world season he had with 17 touchdowns with Detroit a couple years ago, sure. I wouldn't mind having, Jamal Williams come to the building. I'm fine with the Jamal Williams. Take him.
I would take Jamal Williams because I think he's healthy. I would want to see where Roschon is at. And what I mean by that is, if Roschon's not healthy, is Jamal Williams now blocking Kyle Monunga? Is Jamal Williams now taking away from guys you have in the room?
I could see that. Okay.
Is it better to go with Rojo than it is with, right? Are you taking that opportunity away from Rojo? Because the big question around Rojo is concussions.
Yeah.
He's a bell cow, middle, running up the gap kind of running back, 4.5 yards up the middle. But if you can't stay unconcussed, I can't utilize you in that role. You know what I mean? And to me, I think that's where Jamal Williams could thrive. We saw him thrive in that role in Detroit. We also saw his yards per carry be some of the best that he had in his career, 4.1 yards per carry that season. Now, as far as a receiving back, he is not that. He's not somebody who you really want to see catching the football out of the backfield. I think he only ended up having 73 receiving yards that season. It was all turn around, hand the football off, and get in the end zone. But to me, if you go into this training camp and you feel uncomfortable with where you're at the running back position with Roschon Johnson, I think that would be interesting. But is that not where you want Kyle Monunga to step up? Or do you want the guy that's been in the league, that's done it, that has affiliation with two of the coaches that are on your team, coming in and being a part of that? That could be something as well. And to be honest with you, I think what the biggest difference in Jamal Williams' game throughout his career has just been the attempts. The 1 year with Ben Johnson, he got 262 attempts. He was 1,000-yard back with 262 attempts and had 17 touchdowns. He's never seen anything close to that the rest of his career.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it's tailed off last couple of seasons. Wow.
I mean, it wasn't even there before that. He had 153 the year before. He ran for 600 yards, ended up getting 3 touchdowns. He's had 106 after that. He had 48 last season.
Yeah, it's kind of going down. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. It's almost as if, that is his best season, obviously. No, my big thing is, you mentioned it. Does he get in the way of some of the better running, or I wouldn't say better, but some of the opportunities that our young running backs could possibly have? And you already know that we're big Monunga guys. So you would probably get in the way of that, because the way Kyle Monangai plays is probably the same type of running back that you're trying to get in Jamal Williams. Just up the gut, can get those short yardage plays, is a red zone threat, can get through the first level of contact, can break tackles. Like, those are the things that you're technically looking for in Jamal Williams. And so I'm fine with maybe passing on him and giving the chance to the younger guys if Roschon doesn't actually work out. My thing is, Roschon actually is a person that you can rely on in the pass game as well. He does have that feather in his cap to his game as well. And so that might be the advantage that he has over Jamal Williams. Again, I just would love to see them use him more. I have no idea why he's not a part of the game plan more, but hopefully we will see it. I guess the only connection with Jamal, as you mentioned, is the connection to the coaches. And so if the coaches trust, like, hey, yeah, bring him in, this is someone that we fully rely on, and we know will get us the yards that we need when it comes time for crunch time, or when we're in the the red zone and we're near the goal line and we got to just punch it in. Okay, fine. If Ben and Dennis Allen say yes, I trust them. That's where I'll leave it. I trust the process with that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. We are over 200.
Hey,
200.
All right.
Hey, man, 170 over on the YouTube side. Hit that like button if you have not done so. And we only got 30 likes on the video, so most of you have not done so. 113 over on the Twitter side, man. Retweet the video, man. Share it up to all the people that you enjoy watching and enjoy following you. No, I think here's the big thing about Jamal Williams, to kind of just put a bow on all of it, is if you feel uncomfortable with Roschon's health coming into the season, which I think if you're any coach, how can you right now? Like, honestly, how can you feel comfortable with where Roschon has been health-wise over the last couple of seasons? You still need that kind of running back on your team. It doesn't hurt you to bring him in to training camp. Does not mean he has to go into the season with you. We had PJ Walker 2 seasons ago as our backup quarterback. Tyson Bagent beat him out. We were paying PJ Walker $2 million. We were like, all right, see you later, buddy.
Yeah.
This is still about bringing guys in, bringing them into training camp. This is not about you going into the season with this guy. This is about seeing what they can do. Now, Matthew Judon, Zadarius Smith, a little bit different. You probably end up going into the season with them no matter what. But Jamal Williams, to me, I think is very, very interesting, because you could sign Jamal Williams to, come in and try and win a deal out here in camp and say, listen, if you're the best guy, we'll stick with you, and maybe we end up moving on from somebody else. That all could happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a likely scenario that could happen, or it ends up being nothing. And you say, you know what, Jamal, we appreciate you coming on the team. We don't really need you. We hope you put some great tape on during preseason so that another team can go out there and pick you up. Well, we appreciate you playing the work version of our game.
Yeah.
Now, what would be interesting is, does Jamal Williams yet again take DeAndre Swift's job?
Ooh, I don't know if that'll happen this time. I have faith in Swift.
Gotta watch yourself, man.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
That church, Jesus Christ, that laugh. That's hilarious. Oh, God.
The depth chart is going to be interesting, and I want to talk about some of the camp deals that we have as we probably tomorrow. Some of the camp battles that we have coming up tomorrow, unless any news breaks here. Which the only news we're really waiting on is the second round picks.
I was just about to say, man, they have not been signed yet.
It is very dug in between the two sides right now. Like, I mean, the second round picks are like, nah, we won't fully guarantee money, and the NFL's like, you can go blow it out your backside.
They standing 10 toes down. Somebody's got to give.
Training camp kicks off July 22nd. You have to have a deal done then. So what are we? We are.
That's 2 weeks.
2 weeks away.
Yeah, about 2 weeks away.
We'll see what ends up happening, because there's a lot of second round picks that may not be on the field. And I think what's interesting about this too is I truly want to see who crosses the line first, who says just get the deal done. Because here's the thing. While you may not get the money you want to get as much money as you can. You want to get all the money that you can. If you are missing valuable reps that can put you on a football field. That's where this gets tough. And if you're not signed by training camp, you ain't going out there. You're not going out there on the insurance deal. That's fine for mini camp and voluntary stuff like that. But like by training camp, you're not going out there on that. Like, so to me, if you're Ozzie Trapillo and you have an opportunity to win a starting job,
good.
Are you waiting? Because I don't even think this is like taking a worse deal. I would assume with the Bears, this is just like, yeah, standard second round pick deal. Like whatever I get, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a bad deal. I'm not going to be poor at the end of it. I'm not going to be, you know what I mean? Like, if I have an opportunity to win a starting job, if you're Luther Burden, Olamide Zaccheaus is well ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an NFL player already.
Been there, done that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like, it would be tough for me to sit out. Shamar Turner's got a little bit of a, I don't want to say an easier opportunity, but it's kind of going to be a rotational piece no matter what. It's not like you're the number one option. The other two guys have chances to be the number one option. So I really wonder who's going to go out there and actually cross the line first. I wouldn't be shocked if it's Chicago Bear. Because as a second round pick, I think they have an opportunity to win the job, and there's competition at those spots that could move them back further in the depth chart. But we'll see what ends up happening, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. For Mr. Media himself, Jordan JC, it is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. We'll have more coming you guys' way later today. It's Mike Tannenbaum's running his mouth again. I'm just,
oh boy,
I'm good on Tannenbaum. Tannenbaum guy. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago.
Not a bum guy.
Oh, he's a bum guy.
He's a bum guy, not a Manon guy. Okay,
he's a bum guy. Always got something to say.
Yeah, set him straight.